What's going on, Keep Pounding Nation? Welcome to another Carolina Panthers Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I am your host, Blitzball Champ, Jason Ingram. So, I wanted to get on here and give a quick video and talk about the list of undrafted free agents signed by Carolina. And it's quite an interesting list, but wanted to go through and talk about each player a little bit. So, let's go ahead and get started. And I'll put the names also in the description of each of the undrafted free agents. Okay. All right. First up, we have quarterback Ethan Garbers. So quarterback Ethan Garbers, let's see, 22 years old, 6'2", 207 pounds, played college at Washington for 1 year and then finished off at UCLA. So, looking at some stats, last season at UCLA, okay, threw for 235 out of 336, a 64.7 completion percentage, 2,727 yards, averaged about 7.5 yards, 16 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, got sacked 32 times, a rating of 136.3. Well, also rushed for 83 carries, 136 yards, and 1 touchdown. I mean, he'll be in a quarterback room that, I don't know, I just really don't see maybe other than compete on the practice squad. But that gives them, it gives Carolina 4 quarterbacks right now. Yeah, that gives them 4 quarterbacks. So, if anything, they'll just be competing for third string, which is mainly going to come down between Jack Plummer and Ethan Garbers. That's really all that I see from that. It's just he'll compete for third string. That's all I really have on him. That's all I really have on him. Played a total college career. So he was a redshirt for Washington, but he played once he went to UCLA. 40 games played, started 18 of them. Finished with a record of 9-9 in his college career. Threw for 4,462 yards, 31 touchdowns, 18 interceptions. Yeah. You know, like I said, probably be competing for third string. But it is what it is. Okay. Let's see who is next up. Okay, we also picked up a running back. So, a running back by the name of Lynch Adams. Well, that's a mouthful right there. K-Ron Lynch Adams. Let's see. Doesn't say his age or anything like that. 5'10", 215 pounds. At college, let's see, was at Rutgers for a year, then UMass, and then finished off at Michigan State. Excuse me. So sorry. So looking at his stats, really didn't do much at Rutgers, and really didn't do much at UMass until his third year at UMass. He played 3 years at UMass. So that third year at UMass, 236 carries, 1,157 yards, averaged about 4.9 yards a carry, 12 touchdowns. His 1 year at Michigan State, 133 carries for 649 yards, 2 touchdowns, 4.9 yards a carry. I mean, with that being said, that gives us, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 running backs. Because remember, we did also draft Trevor Etienne. Honestly, I'm not so sure he makes the roster, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't even think he makes the practice squad. I mean, maybe, but I don't think he makes the roster. But that's really all I see from him. But we'll see how it goes. All right. Let's look at our next player, which wide receiver. So we ended up picking up 3 undrafted free agent wide receivers. First off, wide receiver by the name of Jacolby George. Jacolby George. 22 years old, 5'11", 172 pounds. Played at Miami Hurricanes. He was third team All-ACC. Let's see. What? Let's check out his stats. Okay. He did a little something in his final 2 years at Miami. 2023, 57 catches, 864 yards, averaged about 15.2 yards a catch, 8 touchdowns. His final year, 2024, 53 catches, 752 yards, 14.2 yards a catch, 8 touchdowns. Okay, so pretty consistent back-to-back junior and senior years. But yeah, which wide receiver core is pretty loaded, but I'm sure some of these guys are not gonna make the roster. But we might get to see someone like this Jacolby maybe do a little something in the preseason or in training camp, whichever. But We'll see what happens. Okay, next up. Oh, this ought to be interesting. It's a wide receiver with a very familiar name. And he's a North Carolinian, so he already has my attention. And that is a wide receiver by the name of Muhsin Muhammad III. Moose Muhammad III for short. And yes, he is the son of Muhsin Muhammad. That's right. Former Carolina Panther great Muhsin Muhammad. Wow. How ironic is that? Undrafted free agent picked up for the Panthers, who's the son of former Panther great. So, let's talk about him. Born in Charlotte, North Carolina, so hey, from our North Carolinians. And actually he has a birthday coming up. May 5th. Yeah, he's got a birthday coming up. 23 years old, getting ready to be 24. Very soon. 6 feet tall, 195 pounds. Played at Texas A&M. Let's see. Played all 4 years at Texas A&M. Let's see what his stats are like. And looking at a picture of him, I definitely see the resemblance. That's definitely Moose's son. For sure. Okay. Well, interesting. Didn't really do much last season. I don't know if he came off an injury or whatnot. But or just didn't play much his final year. But his best year was 2022. 38 catches, 610 yards, average 16.1 yard a catch, 4 touchdowns. That was his best year. Was 2022. His average yards per catch is pretty decent. Like I said, I don't know if necessarily he will end up making the 53-man roster, but I mean, I guess he's got a slight advantage in his name, but that's really all I can see. I mean, I hope it works out for him, just, you know, him being from Charlotte and him being Muhsin Muhammad's son. But that shouldn't be the end-all, be-all, as far as determining what's best for your team. That's the main thing. So if he makes it, great. But if not, it is what it is. Okay. And then one more wide receiver by the name of Corey Thornton. Corey Thornton. Let's see. I don't see much info on him, but here's what I have. Played at Louisville. 6'1", 195 pounds. Let's see if there's any stats on him. Okay. Oh, not really any stats on him for a wide receiver, but more so for defense. Huh. Yeah, there's defensive stats on ESPN for him, not so much wide receiver. So, Played 4 years at UCF and then played 1 year at Louisville. Well, I guess let's talk about his defensive stats. Last year at UCF, which was 2023, 27 tackles, 9 passes deflected, 3 interceptions. As far as career interceptions, he's got 6 total. 4 of those with UCF, 2 of them with Louisville. Has 1 sack, 1 forced fumble. 2022 at UCF, he had his most career tackles at 49. I mean, maybe this is somebody that gets used in special teams, maybe on kickoff, punts, you know, as a gunner. But do I think he makes it? Probably not. Probably not. But I don't see any wide receiver stats on ESPN for him, so I really don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. If y'all got more of an idea, by all means do share. That's all I can really say. But it is what it is. It is what it is. All right. Carolina picked up a couple of offensive linemen as well as undrafted free agents. First, starting off with offensive lineman Luke Kandra. Luke Kandra looks like he played mostly guard. 23 years old, 6'5", 319 pounds. Played at Louisville, looks like for 2 years, and then Cincinnati for 2 years. Okay. First team All Big 12 last year. Okay, with Cincinnati. Nice. Okay, so after he transferred... So at Louisville, he was mainly on special teams. Was a redshirt his freshman year, but then he was on special teams. When he transferred to Cincinnati, according to Pro Football Focus, he got ranked as the best offensive lineman on the team. He started all 12 games and was named to the first team All Big 12 Conference and second team All-American. That was his junior year. And his senior year, which was last year, he was rated the best right guard in the conference by PFF for a second consecutive year and was selected to first team All Big 12 and second team All-American while starting 12 games. He did not allow a single sack last year. He was invited to the scouting combine for the NFL, and he led all participants in the bench press. Interesting. He didn't give up a single sack last year. I would really keep my eyes on this guy because that really stands out. Last year in college, and he didn't give up a single sack. Started 12 games. Could really add on to the O-line depth, I would say. I think this is somebody that could really add to the O-line depth for Carolina. So, somebody to keep an eye on. Somebody definitely to keep an eye on. So, yeah. I like it. I like it. Okay. Let's see who else we have here. Let's see. We have somebody, an offensive lineman by the name of Steven Losoya, which I don't see any info for. Not even on ESPN. So I'm not too sure. Or wait a minute. Here we go. Not much information on him, y'all. Went to Vanderbilt for college. 6'3", 309 pounds. That's all I got on him. That's all I got on him. Looks like he's another guard. So he's a guard. He's also played center. So he plays guard and center. Okay, so he also played college at Middle Tennessee State and Mississippi State before finishing at Vanderbilt. Made 45 career starts. Interesting. Interesting. So, versatile at guard and center. Okay. I mean, versatility is good. I don't think we have a big room at center. I don't believe. But I mean, hey, you know. I mean, other than Austin Corbett and Andrew Ram, which Cade Mays can play center. So I mean, hey, might be somebody that gets added to the center room, and that could be a primary role for this guy, this Steven Losoya. So depth at center. That's really what I could see the most out of that. It's more depth at center. But we'll see. Alrighty. And then, let's see. Got one more offensive lineman. An offensive lineman by the name of Mike Tarquin. Let's see if he actually comes up. No. Yeah, doesn't come up. Maybe I can Okay, Michael Tarquin. Undrafted free agent, offensive. Oh, he was a tackle, offensive tackle, from Oklahoma. Okay. Let's see. So he was 2019. He played in 3 games for the Gators, the Florida Gators. Took a red shirt to his first year, then started appearing in 10 regular season games in 2020. Started 2 games in 2021 while playing in 12. Spent time at both left and right tackle. And then his final season with the Gators, played 9 games, starting 8 of them at right tackle. But he had a foot injury in weeks 3 to 6. Had a PFF grade of 71, including a 76.4 pass block grade his final year. He did not allow a sack or a hit on the quarterback in 164 pass protection snaps. So he spent time at Florida, then transferred to USC. And then transferred to Oklahoma. Well, I mean, I like the fact that he's versatile and has played left tackle and right tackle. It sounds like perhaps his more strong suit is right tackle. Well, his last time at Oklahoma, he made some starts at right tackle and at left tackle. I mean, so he could do both. He could do both. I mean, that versatility comes in handy, but whether he makes the roster or not remains to be seen. But, I mean, I think that's a pretty nice combo, being able to play the right and left tackle position. So, hey, that could be an advantage for him as far as making the squad. I don't know. But we shall see. We shall see. Pretty interesting, though. I will say that. Okay. Now we switch gears to defense. So, also made some signings on defense. Let's see. So first off, got a defensive tackle by the name of Jared Harrison-Hunte. Jared Harrison-Hunte. Let's see, 24 years old, 6'3", 290 pounds. Played a couple of years at Miami, then finished off at SMU. Okay. He was a first-team All-ACC with SMU. Let's see what kind of stats he has. Didn't do a whole... Well, he did a little something with Miami throughout his 4 years there. Racked up 9 total sacks and a forced fumble. But SMU, he actually did really well. 42 total tackles, 6.5 sacks, and even an interception. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well, so defensive tackle, eh? Have to see if he's any good in stopping the run. Well, out of the 42 tackles, 8.5 of them being for loss, I don't know. Looks like he might be able to do a little something and run stopping, maybe a little bit in the pass blocking or pass rush. We'll see how he does. I mean, he'll probably get a shot in preseason, but had a pretty dang on good final year in college at SMU. So hey, I like what I see. You know, I like what I see. You know, maybe you could do a little something. Okay. Let's see. Our next undrafted signed free agent. We got ourselves a linebacker by the name of Bam Martin Scott. Bam Martin Scott. 24 years old, 6'2", 231 pounds. Played college at Dodge City Community College, which is a junior college. And then main college at South Carolina. Okay. Let's see. What kind of stats does he have? Well, his final year was South Carolina. I mean, shoot. In 2024, 67 total tackles, 39 of them solo, 2 passes deflected, 2.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Okay. Racked up some tackles. Okay. Might end up being somebody that perhaps makes it on the special teams, but who knows. But racked up a lot of tackles in 2024 with South Carolina, so hey, that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. All right. Let's see. There's another linebacker. This one has a interesting name. I'm going to try my best to say it correctly, but I'm probably going to butcher it. He has his name. Here, let me 1 second. His name is Tuasivi Nomura. Tuasivi Nomura. Man, it's quite a mouthful there. Let's see. Linebacker. 6'1", 221 pounds, played at Fresno State. Played 3 years at USC. First 3 years at USC, and then finished 2023 and 2024 at Fresno State. Let's see. Only has 1 career sack, which was during his first year at Fresno State. Dude racked up a bunch of tackles his last year at Fresno State. 109 total tackles, 68 of them solo tackle. Oh, man. Ooh, this dude's a tackling machine. 3 passes deflected. Looks like this dude is quite a tackling machine. 109 total tackles in 2024? Oof. Dang. Okay. This dude likes to hit. I don't know. Looks like he could turn out to be a pretty consistent tackler. I mean, we'll have to see how he does on the pro level, but that's pretty impressive 2024. I mean, hey, I'd say keep an eye on him. Look like somebody that could do some damage. I'd say keep an eye on him. You know? I would. I'd keep an eye on him. Who knows? He might be another hidden gem. I think he could be another hidden gem. We'll see. We shall see. But that right there gets my attention. For reals. Okay. Next up, we have a cornerback by the name of Mike Reid. Mike Reid, 6'2", 200 pounds, college, played at South Dakota. Let's see what his stats are like. So, first 3 years he played at Monmouth Hawks. So Monmouth College, his first 3 years. And then 2024, South Dakota Coyotes. Okay. Has 5 total career interceptions. 3 of those he got with Monmouth, and the other 2 in South Dakota. Second year in Monmouth, had 52 total tackles, 42 of them solo, 11 passes deflected, 1 sack, 2 forced fumbles, and an interception. So that was pretty much his best year. His 1 year at South Dakota, 39 tackles, 25 of them solo, 7 passes deflected, 2 interceptions. Well, I mean, decent height. I mean, 6'2", 200 pounds. I mean, pretty decent height for a cornerback. Hey, probably see him on special teams, but, maybe somebody to keep an eye out. Because, the cornerback room, is interesting with Carolina. It's very interesting. J.C. Horn, Michael Jackson. I think Charles Smith-Wade, will turn out really good. But yeah, cornerback room is kind of interesting for Carolina. That's all I can really say. Okay, we did get 2 safeties. 2 safeties as undrafted free agents. And we'll start off with this first safety in the form of Isaac Gifford. Isaac Gifford, 6'1", 205 pounds, played at Nebraska. Let's see, did he play anywhere else? Nope, Nebraska the whole time. From 2020 to 2024. Looks like his best year was in 2023. Racked up 86 total tackles, 44 of them solo, 8 passes deflected, half of a sack, and 1 interception. Yeah, that was definitely his best year. Although last year he did really good with tackles. 73 total, 33 of them solo, but only 1 pass deflected. So 2023 definitely his best year for sure. So that's all I can really say about him. And then last but not least, a safety by the name of Jack Henderson. Jack Henderson, 6'2", 215 pounds, played at Minnesota. Before Minnesota, he played 3 years at Southeast Louisiana. Let's see. Looks like his best year at Southeast Louisiana was in 2022. 62 total no, that says 82 total tackles, 51 of them solo. Dang, not bad. 4 passes deflected, 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 interceptions. Dang. And even a touchdown as well. Hold up. Okay. Ooh, look at his last year with Minnesota, 2024. 44 total tackles, 20 of them solo. 1 pass deflected, 6 sacks. A forced fumble and an interception. Dang. It's like he got into the backfield quite a bit for a safety. I mean, 6 sacks in 1 season? Dang. Okay. Because normally you don't see a safety in the backfield often, but hey. Who knows? He might be more known for maybe a run stopping safety. I don't know. But or not so much a run stopping safety, but get him in on a safety blitz. It's like it could do some damage. But yeah, so those are the undrafted free agents Carolina picked up. Out of that whole list, the one that really sticks out to me the most, so the 2 that stick out to me the most are offensive lineman Luke Kandra and linebacker Tuasivi Nomura. Those are the 2 that stand out the most to me, just based on what I read. But hey, we'll see how they do. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Let me know which of these Panthers, these undrafted free agents, do you like? Who do you think has a chance to potentially make the 53? And yeah, let me know your thoughts. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Keep pounding. We're going to get through this. Thank y'all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. For more Carolina Panthers talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming, here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ, Jason Ingram. Keep pounding. Hope everybody has a blessed day tomorrow, and I'll see you on the next video and our live stream. Peace.